everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be planning the week of October 19th in my memory planner. This is an Estelle A5 wide cloud planner, and I'm going to be using this Homebound kit from Two Little Bees. I picked this up a while ago, but and I bought so many like at-home kits, but I felt like a lot of them had like very moving, work from home kind of vibes, and this is the week before we moved, so I decided to go ahead and pull this out of my stash to use. This is from Two Little Bees, and it is so cute. This is a mini kit, and I have a lot of foil goodies picked out, some silver foil goodies to go with this as well, because it is a smaller like mini kit, but you do get like a lot of functional items, so it should be all good. I love her date covers always. Anyway, I am just gonna pull out these pages and jump in. Hey everyone, so I am back with another really old plan with me for me today. And anyway, this is the week before we moved, so this is like in October. This was the last thing I recorded right before we moved, and I finally got a chance to do this. I have been so busy with stuff at the house and with the holidays and with work before that I hadn't had a chance to do that. And we are still in construction mode here. We actually only think we have about a week left of construction. Everything is like pretty much done, except we're waiting for some materials. It's been really hard like getting things sourced, and that's kind of delayed things a little bit, but hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be all done next week and I can get my office all set up and then kind of get back to planner normal. I have like, I don't know, however many spreads to catch up on from the week of Halloween through the end of the year, which I'm recording this, it's like just after Christmas. While I'm recording this voiceover, I'm going to post this video like right away or the next day. So very current to that. But anyway, I am just really excited. I've been getting so excited about planner stuff, like planning out stuff for next year. I've been starting to try and get my planner set up a little bit, but like a lot of my stuff is still packed up and everything. So it's going to take me probably like all of January to kind of get back to normal, get all unpacked and get everything done. Hopefully I won't be too busy with work. I don't plan on taking on too much in January, just so that I can like finish getting the house set up and situated and everything like that. Because, you know, I feel like it's been such a long time coming and I just really want to have that chance to just relax and get everything set up how I want it and kind of get back to, you know, a normal kind of situation before I start to pick up more work projects, because I was so busy at the end of the year. Honestly, from like before this on, I just feel like I did almost no work all year between like being super pregnant and then having the baby and then the pandemic and having the kids out of school, and then like just I don't tend to not work a lot in the summer so we can go to the beach and stuff, but and like obviously everything was so screwy this year with everything going on, but I just feel like all like through halfway through October through like the week before Christmas, I was just like nonstop working. So good from a money perspective for at the end of the year, especially with the construction going on, but it was very hectic. So I'm really happy to be having a nice little break right now. The kids are on winter break from school now, and my husband is off until the end of the year, so we are just enjoying some fun family time and all that kind of stuff. And just I wish the construction was done so that we could have that time together to get everything set up. It shouldn't be too bad, honestly. It's just like the upstairs, the downstairs has been done for a while, so it's like our bedroom, my office, and our new bathroom, so I can't wait. I've been posting lots of stories on Instagram. I have them all saved under like a house project or house renovation category, so you can check that out if you want to see pictures of everything going on. I'm just so excited for it to be finished, and I'm like actually sitting on the floor in what will be my office right now, which doesn't have a carpet yet. I have like a blanket spread out and a desk mat all spread out just to sit up here because like I said, everybody's off until next year at this point. So the kids are napping and my husband's just like chilling, watching TV or whatever. And I just really wanted to record this voiceover. So I decided to just have a little office picnic upstairs in my future office. I'm like sitting where I think my desk is going to be. And I'm feeling very happy about that right now. And I can't wait for everything to just be done and set up. And and then I'm going to get everything situated, start cracking on these memory spreads. I'm like itching to sticker. Like honestly, I set up my bullet journal for next year already, and I saved that to my stories on Instagram too. But I'm just like, all I want to do is sticker. I'm probably going to film most of the spreads. I may like skip a few and just post pictures of them. it's going to take me some time to catch up, and I will like continue to work forward as I work backwards, if that makes sense. So I will catch up on the spreads that I've missed, but I also will start with stuff from next year because I prefer to plan like my memory spreads when the week is still fresh in my mind. And like honestly, the stuff that's already happened a long time ago is so long ago that I'm not going to remember it super well anyways. All I have is like my notes, which I did take like a lot of notes over the past 6 or 8 weeks or whatever it is that I have to catch up on. But anyway, I do actually have my planner out this week, so I can do a little bit more of a day by day than last time. I did unpack some of my planner stuff and like kind of reorient it. I really wanted to go through my kit collection because I wanted to know what I had, and because I hadn't bought kits in so long, and I was starting to feel like, oh my gosh, am I going to have enough kits? Which is ridiculous because like honestly, I have so many kits. So hopefully you will be seeing more older kits coming into my spreads for next year. I'd like to work off a little bit more of my stash of kits. I have all the fall kits left to plan out the rest of this week, and I only bought like a couple of winter kits, so I'm going to mix that in. Winter's like a pretty short season for me in the planner because I love Valentine's Day kits, so I already have some of those for February, and then the end of February, like kind of through the beginning of April, is what I'm going to go ahead and call birthday season, because I have in that time period I have 3 kids' birthdays and my birthday all over, like from the last week in February through like the first week in April. So like half of those spreads are going to be birthday spreads. So I don't need like a lot of like late winter, early spring stuff, because it's going to just be that kind of a birthday situation. But anyway, yeah. So this week was so busy. The first half of this week, I was working on a few different things. This like older project I had done. Like some slides. I wrote a blog for this website that I write for sometimes, and just some other stuff, like all work related, not planner stuff. And then the rest of this week was just fully devoted to packing. I think I've mentioned this before, but this was like our worst and least organized move of all time. And my husband and I have moved so many times, less once now that the kids were born, but we like moved around a lot when we were first dating and when we first got married, and then we moved to Texas, which is where we had been in Austin area for like the past 3 years, and we moved back to Philadelphia last year. But so we've moved a lot, and I just have to say, like, of all of the moves that I've ever done, this was absolutely the worst and most disorganized, but I was more primary on the kids, especially because we have, the baby and everything, and who was she's still nursing, but she was nursing more frequently at that point. My husband had to do like much more of the heavy lifting with the moving stuff. But anyway, this was like insanity. I honestly think it's easier to move cross country than it is to move nearby, because this move was only like 10 minutes away, and that makes you feel like you have so much time, and like we're like, oh, we can just take stuff over ourselves. We don't have to have the movers. We're just going to take the furniture. We don't have to have them pack the boxes. But then you get like really lazy about packing the boxes, and then next thing you know, you're like scrambling to get into your house before you have to be out because your lease is up. So anyway, hopefully we won't be moving like ever again, or at least not for a super long time, because we did, buy this house and then do a ton of construction. So, and that has been really exciting, but also just like can't wait for it to be done. But anyway, yeah. So the first 2 days here, I was mostly just like working and kind of like getting stuff set up and hanging out, not like full on in the move. And then on Wednesday, I went over to the new house to have like a meeting with the construction guys, just about everything that like needed to be done before we left. And they were also working on the fireplace that day. So that was like really exciting, because we redid the fireplace. That we didn't really do a ton of stuff downstairs, but we like replaced all of the doors, like the interior doors, and we painted, and we did like a little bit of flooring and the fireplace. So but they did paint, and they wanted all of that to be done before we moved in. So yeah. And anyway, and then this day I had done like this presentation that was like going out on this website that I sometimes work for, and I had to do a live Q&A, which was like, it went really well, so that's fine, but this can be like a little bit nerve-wracking. But I used to present, like that used to be like a main part of my job, was doing presentations and talking to clients and stuff like that. Now I work freelance, so that's less so, but it doesn't, I feel like that's, I'm just kind of used to that, so it's fine. And then on Thursday, I'm just trying to think. I'm not like really doing a full day by day, but anyway, so I was just more hanging out, and this was when we started to do like get into packing mode. That was like my work stuff was all finished up, and I wasn't going to work anymore until after the move. So I was just like really focusing in on trying to pack. I don't think I had my office packed up at that point. So I was just like really trying to focus in on that, since we were going to be moving at the end of the week after this. So anyway, it was, like I said, just absolute chaos, the move, just horrible. But it's already like over 2 months ago, or almost exactly 2 months ago. So I am mostly over it at this point, and I am just ready to be like, be all zen in our house. I will feel so much better once the upstairs is done and we can move in upstairs, because we had to stop sharing with the baby. So it's just because like she does not sleep if I'm in the room with her. So I've been sleeping on a sofa bed, even though we have like this amazing king size bed, which is just like such mom life right there. Like, right, prioritizing your kid being in a giant bedroom with a king size bed in a crib while you like are sleeping outside on a sofa bed, because otherwise I would get like no sleep. But anyway, I cannot wait to be back in my room to take a bath in my new bathtub. I'm really excited to be done. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they said next week. So by the end of the year, we will be all situated and all done with construction and just living that new house life, which I cannot wait for. But anyway, yeah. So once everything is set up, I will like get back to filming. I'm so excited for it. Besides like catching up on the memory spreads, I still haven't gotten, it's December 27th right now, and I still haven't gotten my Simply Gilded 12 Days of Christmas box, which I am really, really miffed about. But some of it is like, I feel like it's Simply Gilded's fault, because she shipped them out really late. Like mine didn't ship until the 18th of December, but now which is, by the way, after you would have started opening it if you were opening it as an advent calendar, which I never do. But I haven't gotten it yet, and now it's just like in postal jail, because I know like the post office is so backed up. So I'm really hoping I get it soon. I know Samantha Plans did, and like an unboxing video, and that's like usually I always do one, and it's like my favorite video of the year to film because it's so exciting to open. And so if you haven't seen it yet and you want me to do an unboxing one, let me know in the comments down below. I'm thinking about doing it as like kind of a first filming back, if assuming I get it eventually, but yeah, so I don't have to, otherwise I'm just gonna tear through it myself all at once. Obviously it's like after Christmas now, but I never do I always just open it all at once on camera too, and it's just very exciting. I love getting the boxes, and I'm still so excited to get it, but I am like a little miffed that it is so late, especially because it was so expensive this year. It was like almost $100, so I'm just like, get here. It's like the only present I buy myself. Well, I say that, but I actually just buy myself all the stuff all the time when I want stuff. So anyway, I guess that's not really true, but yeah, so like then this weekend we just did our regular weekend stuff. Oh, this was right before Halloween, actually. We carved pumpkins this weekend, and we watched Halloween Town. I totally forgot that this was like right before Halloween. And I used this week instead of the week we moved, because the week we moved was the week of Halloween. And second year in a row that we've moved the week of Halloween, by the way, since we had like a 1-year lease while we were like looking to buy a house. So I wanted to use a Halloween kit for the week after this, since I bought one. So I used this like kind of more moving, getting stuff done kit. But I just thought this was so perfect for this week, and I think it's so pretty. Honestly, and now I'm looking back at it because it doesn't have like very fall vibes. So I will be doing a lot of fall spreads, because I have like enough fall spreads to go through the end of this, at the end of the fall, the end of November in my planner. So I'm just like, but I'm like so ready for like all the winter stuff, but I'm going to have to jump back into fall a little bit at the same time. But yeah, anyway, this was like kind of a stressful week, although the week after this was just when I was like starting to bug really badly. But I don't know, just regular stuff. I don't super remember. I do remember carving pumpkins, because I feel like it's my daughter was like all about sticking her hand inside the open pumpkin, and I also really like doing that. And my son was like, I don't want to touch this, that's absolutely disgusting. And my husband's like that, so I was like a very like, you know, your kids, other kids moment. But anyway, it's just like the types of people there are, the kinds of people that want to stick their hand inside an open pumpkin, and the kind of people that don't. And I have one of each, and we'll see what happens with the baby, because she's a baby, so we did not let her near the pumpkin, since she would just put that in her mouth. The kids did love eating the roasted pumpkin seeds, which doesn't surprise me, because I also Really like them, and they just really like crunchy stuff. And yeah, anyway, I'm just finishing up with a little bit of washi, and definitely just stay tuned to my Instagram. I will be posting more there. I have been posting more in the stories there if you want to keep up with everything that's going on. And I will be back with more planner videos sometime next month. And I hope everybody had a really awesome holidays and is staying safe and healthy out there. I will talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, that is everything all finished up. I love how this looks so cute and so sparkly with the silver foil. I did all of my writing in a Pigma Micron 03, and let me show you what I have left from the kit really quick. So I didn't use the deco, it was quite large, but I used a lot of the functional stuff. I have a couple of boxes left, and I did use like most half of the bottom washi and just all the date covers, etc. But anyway, that is everything for this week. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on in my planners. Bye.